The Magic Prank Show with Justin Willman isn't the titular trickster's first show for Netflix. He previously created Magic for Humans and a Spanish spin-off for the streamer, so this magician/prankster has clearly been able to work his magic on Netflix execs. This latest series fittingly debuted on April Fool's Day, but the biggest trick might be on the audience who tune into this hoping to watch a funny and entertaining series. This isn't to say the show is bereft of enjoyable moments. It has flashes of inspiration, largely thanks to the innovative illusions that Willman is able to pull off with his team of magicians and prank experts. But as some of his tricks are rather mean-spirited, causing genuine distress to some of his victims, you might find the show rather uncomfortable to watch. In one episode, a man is horrified when he thinks his husband has been blown up in a portaloo. He screams out in terror, which is probably the expected reaction, but can this be called entertainment? I'm not so sure. The premise of the show is based on revenge, with its subjects wanting vengeance on those who have wronged them. These include a woman who wants Justin to teach her husband a lesson about his distracted driving, and a boy who wants to get his own back on his sister who pranked him when he was younger and took a humiliating video of him crying. Karma is a dish best served cold, or so the saying goes. And this show is certainly chilling at times, some might even say cruel, as scenes of revenge are played out. There's no denying Willman's skill at pulling off these pranks, but does he have to use his talents to upset people? In one segment, he even seems to take delight when his victim cries. Sure, these scenes are meant to be cathartic for those who have been wronged. But in this writer's opinion, some of the pranks Willman pulls go a little too far. The malicious nature of the show isn't the only issue. Also problematic is the format. Too much time is spent listening to Justin and his team talk about the pranks they're going to perform. Their conversations are meant to be spontaneous, but too often they sound scripted and forced. Admittedly, there are moments when it's fun to see the work that goes into the planned stunts, and there are some interesting references to the history of magic. But when it comes to talking, sometimes less is more. Of course, the accusations that I am firing at this show can also be aimed towards other prank shows. Not all of them result in extreme reactions of anger and emotional distress from their unwilling participants, but there are certainly some that do. I appreciate the fact that some people like nothing more than seeing the humiliation of others, but considering this embarrassment will last a lifetime thanks to recurring clips on TV and YouTube, shouldn't such shows be classed as quite harmful? Their victims might have reason to agree. Perhaps I'm being too critical. Not every prank in this show ends in tears and stunned silence. One of them even ends in quite a touching way. But ask yourself this. Would you want to be the victim of a prank where you think your partner has been killed? Would you want to take part in a stunt that sees you being hypnotized, without consent, for the pleasure of others? Such scenarios happen in the Magic Prank Show. You might think they're funny on screen, but would you want to be the subject in them? Let us know your thoughts by leaving us a comment below.